Emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Running it now out of the gun. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Stop that time by Jamel Dean.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn up completion that nets them a first down.
Lone back gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. All right, here we go. Second down. Playing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Like a drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has this down to the 34. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down. Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped, so the opening drive continuing now with second down. Setting up the screen. He finds space into the red zone. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams...
Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it! Ooh, and I think we envision this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. His return starts at the 5. That's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here comes the Jaguar offense now. Their turn to set out on an opening drive. And bringing them out, someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those 2 numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that other W, picking up the win in that ball game.
And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Throwing it on second down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is second and long. They'll look to throw. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Packers going nickel on third. Air it out on third. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's fourth down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets out past the 35. Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
They needed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Back now, pressure coming. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. But that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
They're going for this. Hits him on the out route. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the 1st. We're to the end of 1. The Packers on top early. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Setting up the running back screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down, because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, our defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. Thank you.
Third and long. They're going to throw. He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. On the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
19 tight.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short. The Jaguars are going to call their 1st time out. They're going for this from just a few yards out. They could get a touchdown or a 1st down here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motions right. Up the middle, Blue. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And all he's able to do is get them a touch more space to the 4.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jacksonville in punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. Keeps on going! And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Packers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year. Set among the NFL leaders in that category. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Let's go. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
First and 10 at the 16.
From the red zone on first. This one's caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal. Goal to go, they're passing. Makes the catch. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers go up by 12. So the Packers showing faith in their offense as they decide to go for two.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
19 Lions. Ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Caught at the 1. The two-point try does not work out, and I'm not sure this flag is going to save him either. So they let him keep the yardage after that short completion, Brock, and they decline the penalty.
Yeah, Ken, I think that's all about bringing up the next down. Your defense just held them to a minimal gain, but trusting they can do it again.
Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we have been seeing so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 33-yard line.
Working now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Looking in the air here. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Brings up 4th down.
The Jaguars into punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. His work begins at the 31. Gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now. Pass play now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away, so second down now after the incompletion.
On the ready. Ready. 70, Denver Wolf. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
Still sticking with the passing game. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Mustang 19. Mikey, set up. Step up.
To the air on third and long. Completed over the middle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. Would have been a 45-yarder, but instead the offense staying out there. They're going for it on fourth. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Okay, instead of my usual why, I'm going to ask you how. How do you stop them short on the sneak right there? And the answer, well, most of the time you can't, and you don't. And that's why they'll go to that sneak time and time again.
This one misses the tight end. So that brings up second down.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's third down now.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get more points to end a lopsided first half. The Packers again coming to the line for 2. To throw. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Has this at the 6. Shoots away from one. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Jaguars going on offense one final time in the opening half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Back to pass on first and 10. Finds the in route complete. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
At the 45-yard line.
Pass play on first and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Again to throw on second. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Back to throw it. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
A desperate shot here for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Packers come up with a turnover and hold strong on fourth down. Well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Here come the Jaguars, taking the field on offense to start the third. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing now on first down. Going deep here for the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
At the 21-yard line.
They start to drive the blue. This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
They've been doing it. Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Nose caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
Jaguars, first down. First and goal at the 6.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Blue can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out third down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on third down?
And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars make it an 11-point ball game.
Jaguars 7.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And you can see he's in chase mode, trying his best to catch the leader in receiving. Right now, sitting in second place.
Come on.
First down, play action. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. We've set it down from the 37. To throw here on first down. Ooh, he misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Hawk 70.
Back to the air they go on second down. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
70, Timberwolf.
Throw here, third down. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. They're working quickly here.
A gain of 6 yards. Fourth down.
Here's the snap on 4. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Okay,
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
And the Packers first down.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
Brings up second.
Back-to-back carries here. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Ready.
It's third.
They'll try and pick this up on the get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. All the way left side. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play. The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground, not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Second down pass play coming. Caught just shy of the goal line. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers have likely locked up the win right there. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Packers 25, Jaguars 7.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Airing it out to start this drive. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. Looking to throw here. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He's on target, Watkins. They're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
First down.
Throwing from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best. And security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Long, they're going to throw. That's caught. He found some space. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. Anderson takes on the extra point. And the Jaguars make it an 11-point ball game.
Jaguars 14.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. New set of downs for them from the 31. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jamel Dean makes the play. So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away. Working on first down. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
The Jaguars 35
Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. A pickup of 17. And it'll give the Packers the first.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready.
Looking inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Good time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. They're throwing it. Completed over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd.
Okay, ready.
3rd down, they need 7.
Go.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Will Reichert now to try the field goal. This 32 yards out is on the right hash. Reichert connects there. And that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Airing it out to start this drive. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33.
And the Jaguars first down.
He gets the handoff. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. And goes to the hurry up here.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Complete left side to Thomas. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
11 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and 3.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars losing by 14. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They're going to try and throw it here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars now within 1 score in the 4th. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Still some time left. Most of the 2 minutes remaining. They need to get this onside kick back. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got 1 timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that 1 timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense buckles a snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
He has the Packer first down, and Brock, that should be enough to win this game.
A gain of 14. First down, Green Bay.
Reload.
Another carry for it. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Back to the well again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Here we go. Trick the Eagles. Steady.
Back to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught.
Now, back.
Trying to set this up quick.
Number 88. A gain of 4. Brings up 4th down and 1.
60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! Ready, ready.
He'll throw it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
It's a turnover on down.
Here he goes. One final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game